because honestly, it's just easier this way for me, for you, and definitely for my self-esteem because I don't feel like putting on makeup right now, and you know how it is. But I heard you guys do a wrestling if I can talk today, podcast called I'm gonna say this right, hopefully. Covalent. Fingers crossed that's how you say it. Because I think I would normally pronounce it Covalent, but Covalent Wrestling Podcast. So I hope that is awesome. I hope you guys get, a bazillion views on it or listens or however podcasts work because everybody does them on Zoom nowadays. But talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, Daryl and Warner? This is the Swolverine, the F Machine, Mr. GMSI himself, Brian Cage. I mean, who better? You already know the answer to that question. And if you don't, that is nobody. Giving you guys a shout out on your podcast, Covalent. And I appreciate you guys being big fans, big supporters, and the best is yet to come. All right, guys, take care.
Hey, Daryl and Werner. I just want to say thank you so much for being a fan and watching NWA and being super supportive of that. Hey, everybody, this is Camille Brickhouse, and you're listening to Covalent TV.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, La Boricua Badass, the brightest star in the sky, the greatest that beat the greatest, La Boricua Badass, the Flavor Gang leader, and you're watching Covalent TV. Oh,
Daryl and Werner, I want to send so much love. I heard about Covalent TV and I wanted to say thank you for, making fans, wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. Apologies for any technical difficulties, even though they weren't our responsibility, because me and Werner were talking the whole time. We are here, guys. Now, because of the delay that we had with everything, we gonna do it a little bit differently. I told y'all I was relaxed all day today, and I was real calm all day today, and it felt like things were going a little too good. I guess that was the one thing that had to go bad. So, guys, let's keep it positive. Let's keep the energy up. So that means, welcome to your WWE SmackDown Live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big dude.
What is happening, man? You know what I'm saying? We was cooking on the first little version of the stream, but it's all good, man. We still got a good heaping dose of that good work to drop off because we have a whole show to cover. We ain't done, man. We're going under the covers. Not on top of under the covers. Everybody put under the covers in the comment section when you hear this. Under the covers. That's what we going on this entire stream, man. Stay along for the ride. Appreciate everybody that did come back. If you are one of those people that you maybe watch us once in every blue moon, but yet you complain about any technical difficulties we have, you could go eat a dick. You know who you are. Let's just put it that way. You know exactly who you are, okay? But much love to everybody who is in here and who is supporting. Be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Appreciate everybody that is in the building right now. Now, we made a decision. Executive decision. The decision is coming down from the top. Even though we under the covers, this came down from the top. All right? The inertia of landing in the bed got us under the covers. That's what that was. Pause if necessary.
Yep.
Okay? Pause if necessary, because Werner likes to spread his mayo all over women underneath covers. That is what he likes to do. That is his national pastime, is what he calls it. He says it is Detroit Tigers, and then it is that. That's what he said. True story. True story, ladies and gentlemen. Okay?
Never said that.
Now, you know what? I'm actually going to cook on this one more time because before we even get into the show that smacks us down, SmackDown, before we even get into that, I was making a very solid point before the stream went out. I really was making a solid point. But I want to touch on the initial point that I had in my drone accountability. There are actually fans out here that are shaming AEW for putting on great shows and charging their fans reasonable prices. I do not want this point to get lost to the interweb, so I'm going to repeat a little bit of what I said. If you're trying to nanny boo-boo somebody who's getting a better show at a better price in a better environment and it feels like it's immersive, then in which case, I don't feel bad for you when WWE is pickpocketing you. I even gave the reference point of the meme that everybody has probably seen where it's the person standing over the people watching AEW screaming, "Stop having fun." And then I had said, meanwhile, they're screaming at these fans to stop having fun. WWE is pickpocketing them while they're looking in that direction. I'm not moving off of that talking point. You could try to shut down the stream again, WWE drones. I really do not care. I really do not care. I will keep this stream up just for that point alone because I feel like that point needs to not be lost as we build up to WrestleMania week and weekend. And I also said that WWE fans are doing what is called projection. They're mad about WWE not booking a solid road to WrestleMania. They're mad that WrestleMania is probably going to suck monkey nuts. So now what they're doing is they think they're passing the savings along. They think they're passing the savings along and they can just push what they feel about that on to people who are actually enjoying what they're consuming, okay? Now, if that's something you want to do, cool. But as I said, point it in the direction of the company that is stealing from you. I will keep this stream up just for that one point alone. I don't care if this stream goes out. I will keep this up just for this point alone. Point that in WWE's direction. Look at the shows that they give you willingly. And look at the shows you're willing to accept willingly. And Werner, you know what? For the love of it, since people want to try to cut us off from our points and try to cut us off from dropping off this good work to our viewers, you know what? Repeat what we not going to do.
You know what we're not going to do is Dave Meltzer. You're not gonna do star ratings for weekly television anymore. It's ridiculous. It doesn't need to happen. And the fact that we have a 6-man tag getting a 4.25 star match on Monday Night Raw of all things does not need to be happening. Period. Take it away for a little while, gain some intrigue, and then bring it back for pay-per-views. And that's it. Pay-per-views only, not weekly television. It's stupid. Let it the fuck go.
And I'm going to say what I said again. In response to, Werner's what we not going to do. I'm going to say what I said again. That used to be the placeholder method of how to determine and judge, good wrestling matches from ones that are average, from ones that are, just okay. And Dave Meltzer is making everybody that has ever defended that star system look really stupid. And I stand on that. Every time that he gives a WWE match, and this is the point that I was making before the stream went out, so let's see what happens this time. This is the point that I was making. WWE this entire year so far has gone out of their way to say they're not what, Werner? Please don't fuck this up.
They're not wrestling. They're a storyline entity.
You can stop right there. Boom. There we go. They went out of their entire way to say that they're not professional wrestling this year. So just like I said, I want to say a month ago now, a week ago, maybe. Dave Meltzer stopped giving star ratings to WWE matches. What they do is not professional wrestling. They have went out of their way to say as much. What they do, I'm going to say it again, just in case you didn't hear me the first time, Meltzer. What they do is not N-O-T, professional wrestling. They have said this. Oh no, I'm holding. Let me see if the stream goes out just because I said it. Okay, seems like we're good. And that's my biggest problem with the star rating in 2025. Not just Werner's point. Werner, that's obviously a great point. But the fact of the matter that you're giving star ratings on wrestling to a company and a fan base that doesn't care about professional wrestling. Why are you wasting your time? Or if a girl tells you she's not interested, are you going to keep trying to push for it?
Nope.
If you walk into a meeting and they point shotguns at you and say, get out, this meeting is not for you, are you going to say, hey, I want to join?
No, I'm running.
Imagine that. Werner running, ladies and gentlemen. That would be insane, by the way. But yeah, you can't, Meltzer, you can't. Stop trying to spoon feed WWE's audience. They get it enough. They get it enough. You understand what I'm saying? Meltzer, they get enough spoon feeding. Stop doing it. They already got Michael Chode spoon feeding them. They already got WWE as a company and an entity spoon feeding them. They like the taste of garbage in their mouth. Let WWE keep spoon feeding garbage into their mouth. You don't need to pat them on the head and tell them the garbage is okay. They've already been consuming it for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. It's making me mad. Like, homie, stop. They don't need it. You know who does need the pat on the head telling them everything is okay and they're okay to enjoy what they enjoy? AEW fans. Because they're constantly under attack. AEW fans are under constant attack. AEW as a company and an entity is constantly under attack. I think Tony Khan even said that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Didn't he say to be AEW is to be under attack, constant attack or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's who needs the pat on the head. Why are you trying to pat WWE fans on the head? They get enough pats on the head. Now, somebody might say, why are you using these analogies? Because WWE fans act like children.
Yep.
And when WWE is forced to actually book something that's good, they're dragged kicking and screaming into it like children. That's why I'm using pat on the head. That's why I'm using spoon fed. It's all for a specific reason. But no, I'm glad Werner brought that up. I'm very glad Werner brought that up. Because that is a big problem right now and it needs to be addressed. And the crazy part, Werner, is I don't see anybody talking about this but us.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what the biggest pat on the head of this year so far was? To WWE fans, giving Triple H Booker of the Year. To me, that was the biggest pat on the head to WWE fans in 2025 so far. You clearly gave an award to someone who just absolutely did everything in their power to make sure that they didn't win that award. Now, somebody might say, why do you care about awards in a predetermined sport? Because it is the measure by which things are judged. We underrate how much pull and how much leverage these media outlets have with the average fan. How do we know this? We see a lot of y'all in our comment section retweeting they stuff all the time.
Yep.
And by the way, one more thing I want to get into before we get into the show that smacks us down. I'm going to make another declarative statement because I'm starting to see something I really, 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 really do not like. And I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm not going to rant tonight. So by the way, guys, if you watch us only expecting rants or stuff like that, tonight might not be your type of show. I'm just going to be honest. And that's not all we do, by the way. So I'm starting to see a lot of this and it's not sitting right. If you can find the time, now this is not the cue to bring up all these creators. If you can find the time to clip something JD from NY said on his review, post it, comment on it. But then when we ask you to post a clip, it's like, oh, I wish I had the time and oh, I can't find the time. Stop watching our show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so serious. Stop watching our show. I actually wish you would. I actually wish you would stop watching our show Let me put it in more definitive words. I command you to stop watching our show. Because I'm starting to see that a lot. And it's from some of y'all that watch our show. I'm starting to see that a lot. Y'all can find time to do a JD clip with no problem. Y'all can find time to do a busted open clip with no problem. Oh, all of a sudden, y'all know how the softwares work. When we got told, hey, guys, whenever you think we making a solid point, clip it and tag us in it. It was, oh, I don't know how to work editing software. Oh, I try. I try. Am I lying?
Nope, we've heard it all the time.
This ain't a nag. This ain't a complaint. This is just me telling you what we've literally seen with our own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Joe, I appreciate you. You're a legacy viewer. You are a legacy truth seeker. You've been here damn near since day one. Because we had the little issue tonight, we are not taking no questions that'll derail the show, like 45 minutes to answer, 30 minutes to answer. We're not doing that right now. So save the questions. Save the questions. Because we like to do fan service, save it for the end. Okay? And we'll try to read a couple questions. And when I say a couple, I mean a couple, because I got some stuff to do. And I really need to be preparing for Vegas, and I need to be resting, and I got a busy ass day tomorrow, guys. So yeah. But yeah, no, we're not doing the, oh, I got a question. If you have a question, by the way, too, I've never liked this. I've never liked this for as long as I live. I got a question. Just ask the question.
Yeah.
We're adults. Just ask the question. If I read it, I read it. If I don't, I don't. Just ask the question. Okay? Like I don't get that one at all. All right, but much love to everybody in the building, man. Again, if you came back, you rocked with us. And by the way, judging by the numbers I'm looking at right now, these show me the people that watch us for real. And these show me the people that, again, they can find time to clip something from a JD from NY review and comment on it. But then when we ask for somebody to clip us, they don't know how to work a software.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever is in here right now, you are a real supporter of Covalent TV, and I want to give you your props right now. So appreciate y'all. You Johnny come latelys, again, please, I beg of you, don't watch our stuff. Don't watch our stuff. Don't watch our stuff. Honestly, I could have just took this week off getting ready for WrestleMania in Vegas. I could have just took this week off. So here we are. Not complaining. I'm calm. Again, guys, I'm calm. Not complaining, but just the next time you're thinking about coming in this stream going, hey, can I ask you this question without a super chat? Hey, can I do this? Can I take? Think about the work we put into this shit. Fair? Think about the hours we put into this shit. Cool? And actually show the love. Matter of fact, y'all, I don't see a reason why nobody should be. You should be sharing this stream on YouTube right now, letting people know we're back live.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody should be doing right now. That's what I think everyone should be doing right now. Y'all should be getting these likes up, sharing the stream, letting people know we back live, telling them to come back in the room. Y'all know who the usual suspects are too, so it ain't like, oh, I don't know who to send it to. I don't know who this. You do. You do. All right, so I just want to give that little disclaimer. All right. You know, Warner, I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate using this word because it sounds funny and it sounds sexual in a way sometimes. But I'm feeling a little.
Pause in advance.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Frisky. So before the drones had our stream shut down just a second ago, I was making such a solid point on something on the Dave Meltzer thing that you brought up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Warner, can I ask? No matter of fact, I'm just gonna ask you the question.
Okay.
So, Warner, if you have $5 and you see something you really like, and it costs $4.99 exactly after tax, will you buy that item? This is not rocket science, homie.
I probably would.
Okay. Now, same scenario. Stakes a little higher. $100,000. Item you want costs $99,999.
Okay.
You buying that item. Stop. That's exactly what I wanted. You see the hesitation? You see the hesitation Warner just had? Once the stakes went higher and the money went higher, you see the hesitation he had? WWE fans, why didn't y'all do this with WrestleMania? Why didn't y'all do this with WrestleMania? That goes to show you, most average people would have the utmost trepidation once the money that they're spending on the line goes higher. That tells me that you guys are not a fiscally responsible fan base, but yet y'all have the most to say about other people's ticket prices. And then to add on to that, Warner, let's play another game. I'm Jigsaw tonight, sir.
Okay.
I'm Jigsaw tonight. I want to play a game. Let's do this.
Give me all your Funyuns.
Let's do it just like this. All right. So Warner, 2 girls. You in Las Vegas. High roller. You got money in your pocket. You feeling good. You got 2 girls with you. You know they solid. They ain't gonna rob you and take your kidneys in your sleep, right?
Oh, that's good.
Right. Yeah, especially for Las Vegas. And they ready to go back to the room with you. However, you're at the hottest nightclub in Las Vegas, and there's 3 women in your section as well that are showing interest, high interest, very high interest. They might even join in. But these 2 women are ready to go straight away. Are you waiting out the 3 women that might want to come with alongside for the 2 women and risk losing them? Or are you bringing the 2 women along and, just telling the 3 ladies, hey, if you're coming, you're coming. If you're not, you're not, but I'm out. Which one are you doing?
I guess if you're coming, you're coming. If you're not, you're not.
Right. Okay.
Go with the for sure thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Warner, when is the last time, product-wise, could you say WWE was the sure thing?
Oh, God.
Oh, you wasn't ready for that one.
God.
You wasn't ready for that one. See, man, that's why I tell y'all, I'm a god behind this mic, homie. Warner,
2004?
Even Warner wasn't ready for that one.
2004, maybe?
Warner wasn't ready for that one.
God.
Joe said he's doing the second one. Right. You're going for the sure thing. When is the last time WWE as a product has been the sure thing? So you going to sit at that club pissing off the 2 girls that are ready to go. They ready to go. They ready to leave with you and get something popping, to sit here and wait on the 3 girls that's being kind of flaky. They showing high interest, but they ain't making no commitments. That's another reason why I feel like WWE fans should just because real professional wrestling fans are eating good. They leaving with the 2 girls straight away.
Mm-hmm.
AEW fans are leaving with the 2 girls. Before they became WWE adjacent, TNA was leaving with the 2 girls. Independent fans before WWE ID came around was leaving with the 2 girls. I can't believe I'm even saying that. That's sad.
Yeah.
You leaving with the 2 girls. And that's why I asked that question going into this show, because I want y'all to understand that WrestleMania is not a sure thing this year. And it's based off of Triple H's booking. The road to WrestleMania definitely hasn't been a sure thing. It's been the furthest thing away from a sure thing, a universe away from a sure thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, again, I ask, why do y'all keep hopping in the spaceship with them? If they're taking you to a galaxy far, far away, why do y'all keep jumping in the spaceship with them? They keep telling you, we don't value you, and we're going to leave you behind if you don't come with us to this far, far away galaxy where you know nothing good is going to happen. You're jumping into your own demise as a wrestling. Well, nope. Again, WWE fans aren't wrestling fans, but you're jumping into your own sports entertainment demise. And for what? What are they giving you? That was the point I was making before the streaming out. What are they giving you? What are they giving you in return? Does anybody have an answer for that? Warner, you got an answer for that?
No. How can you?
And I'm sorry, I like a return on my investments.
Who doesn't?
You understand? And 2 girls that are a sure shot is a return on my damn investment. If I just got through spending money on drinks, and depending on what type of club it is, food, a good return on my investment is going to be some coont noon, homie.
Yeah, you're not going to get that at a WrestleMania show.
Boy, I wouldn't take a bitch out of WrestleMania unless she was in the show. I'm letting you know that right now. You might no. Let me be fair. Hold on. Let me be fair. Hold on. Wait, Warren. I'm gonna be fair. I'm the mayor of fair right now. Hold on.
Okay.
It's Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's gonna be considered a poppin' event in town. Hold on. It might be a few baddies in there. But guess what? They gonna be in them $10,000 seats.
Yep.
They ain't gonna be in that. They ain't gonna be in no nosebleeds. They ain't gonna be in no risers and nothing like that. They gonna be in the. They gonna be front row or in a suite.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the pool watch party. That's why I'm gonna be. I'm a man of my word. I told y'all that months ago. Wasn't I saying this shit in January?
Yep.
Before Rumble, I said, guess why I'm gonna be for Mania? I'm gonna be at a pool party with wrestling bitches, all that stuff, bottles, all that, watching it. Hell, I might even do the show live from it. That's what and guess what? I'm a man of my word. And I put in some money on it too. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta, see my ROI. I gotta see
there
my
you
ROI.
go.
You know what I'm saying? Wrestling fans, feel free to slide through the palms. You know what I'm saying? If you want to meet a player. Now, if you a drone and you want to come fight me, that ain't gonna end well for you. It's not gonna end well for you, so don't do that. Okay? Now, return on investment, Warner. Do you consider 18 hours of WrestleMania a return on your investment?
No.
Because that was announced today. I guess I have my own news. That was announced today.
Yeah.
That was reported.
I posted that yesterday or earlier this morning.
Yeah, earlier this morning. That was reported today. That combined with the pre-show, main show, post-show, all together, we are getting 18 hours of WrestleMania drivel during WrestleMania weekend this year. Now, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. Some of y'all might sit through all of it willingly because y'all secretly love it. But talk to me.
I'm not watching 2 hours or 3 hours of a pre-show. I'll kick it on at 8:00 and kick it off once it's over.
Simple as that.
What's the point of the post-show? What? So I can hey, we did a great gate. We did 50. We did it. We actually hit 60,000, even though I know I'm lying, but we hit 60,000, and luckily no one got injured tonight.
We all high-fived.
Yeah, we all high-fived, and we're all gonna get in the shower together after I get out of this question and answer thing.
My voice just sounds like a giant grunt. Seriously, I've always thought that though. That's not a new one. I've always thought that. Triple H's voice sounds like a giant grunt. You know when you get out the bed in the morning and your knees pop?
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of go, Mm-hmm. That's what Triple H sounds like. Tell me what that noise I made just didn't sound like Triple H. Tell me that noise I made just didn't sound like Triple H. And Maurice Prophet came through with a 5 schmackaroo super chat saying, just leave it Windy City Riot and watching and listening to y'all on the drive home. We'll catch what I missed on the playback, Beezy. Shouts out to you, Maurice. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the super chat. I didn't know you was in Chicago, man. I did not know you was in Chicago. I did not know you were based out of here, man. You know, you probably done ran into me once or twice and I ain't even know it, man. All right. Much love to everybody in the building tonight, man. Let me see what we got. Robert said 2 girls. Oh, hell yeah. First of all, if you going, oh, hell yeah, you got 2 girls with you, you will have no girls with you after you say that. And also, one last thing, Warner. Should we ever hear a complaint from WWE fans, drones, fed walkers alike about the length of an AEW pay-per-view ever again?
No.
Okay. Just want to verify that little tidbit of information, too.
I don't think AEW's ever done anything near 9 hours. I think the most they've done is what, 5.5?
Yeah, if you're willing to consume almost an entire day's worth of content from a sports entertainment entity over the course of a weekend, yeah, I don't think you should complain about a 4-hour AEW pay-per-view ever again in your life.
That's ridiculous. I mean, it's still ridiculous. 18 fucking hours.
That's almost a full day, Werner.
Yeah. Well, and then technically add Raw to that.
Yeah, that would probably push it over to one. No, not yet. That probably get you to like
that's
22.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, it probably get you close. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Werner knows how to math. Good for you, bro.
Yay!
I'm so proud of him. He's my star pupil.
Yay!
Isn't it special? Oh, it's very special. Werner, show everybody your helmet with the stickers.
Yay!
That's it. That's the point. It's invisible.
Bruh. Oh my God.
I'm a dickhead. Bro, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I have no decorum sometimes. That is really bad. I'm sorry. That was fucked up. All right, man. Yeah, grunt voice H. Yeah. All right. You know when that chili hit the bottom of your stomach?
We had a really great weekend. We also crowned our WWE ID champions this weekend.
Oh,
over
I could
at
hear him saying that
GCW.
verbatim. I could hear him saying that verbatim. Yo, Werner, no, that was wild. I could hear him saying that fucking batum.
We also did an internal investigation and found out that Kylie Ray is actually heel Uso. She will not be
solid joke, but Usi, you messed it up. Solid joke still, but yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what to say else about it. Let's get into the show that smacks us down, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get into SmackDown. Who said the special mayo jar helmet?
Robert, shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
That's diabolical work. That is diabolical work. Y'all ain't shit, okay? All right. The show opens with the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Werner loved it. He wanted to make love to this segment every week, and he told me that off camera. He loves when talent shows up late.
Why? Just why?
Said Werner sounds like Jesse Ventura. Plot twist, he is Jesse Ventura. I've been doing the show with Jesse Ventura.
I'm a Navy SEAL.
That's right. That's right.
I'm a Navy SEAL. What do you know? I'm a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, see, I've been doing it.
I was there.
Yeah, he just put on a fat suit. That's all that was. I got Jesse Ventura in a fat suit.
I live in the Baja.
See, who else got Jesse Ventura in a fat suit? You can only get that here. Oh me. We gonna call it the peanut butter professor. That's what we gonna call it.
I'm the former governor of Minnesota.
Don't you know? Don't you know? Oh my God.
I was a special guest referee in 1998.
All right, Werner, you committing to the bit too much. Calm down. Calm down. You committing to the bit a little too much. You really starting to make me think Jesse Ventura in there somewhere. Calm down. Calm down. You can remember obscure Jesse Ventura moments, but then I'm like, hey, Werner, talk about this segment. Well, clear eyes, 4 eyes. But you can remember Jesse Ventura being a special guest referee. Sir, you can get fucked in the highest order.
That's how my brain works. I don't understand it.
Put your fucking helmet back on. Good Lord. Ain't this about a bitch? Man, all right, man. You ain't got no contract with the show. I could just lead a contract. All right, but a recap of Kevin Owens announcing his neck injury that will see him missing a bunch of time due to surgery, and Randall Keith Orton, RKO, and Nick Aldis, Boring Aldis if you shall, in the aftermath follows. Boring Aldis is in the ring and on the mic. And Werner, to make this a long story short, Randy Orton this, Solo Sikoa, Tama, Tonga that. Los Angeles night this, tag team match that. So we got a tag team match. We got all of that to set up a tag team match with LA Knight, Los Angeles Knight, if you shall, and Randall Keith Orton going against Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga.
This, you know what? this goes to show you how bad this build is and how depleted their roster is right now. That Randy Orton can't find a match for WrestleMania. It's so bad that they have to tease getting boring Aldis, the man who will put everyone to sleep when he wrestles, against Randall Keith Orton the third.
I really hate to say this, but like, why are they putting so much investment in a dude that hasn't had a match that has been remotely exciting since he was the fucking Legend Killer?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
And everybody, okay, you want to know one of the most overhyped characters in professional wrestling history? Oh, bald Randy Orton was so crazy. He was so mad. Oh my God, he was a psychopath. No,
He had that CTE or CVT.
CTE, good God, Werner. I think you have CTE. We talked about projections.
I was a baby seal.
See, yeah, we talked about projections earlier in this stream. Let's not project your brain damage onto other people. But why are we investing so much in a Randy Orton match for WrestleMania? You want to talk about somebody where it feels like they need to earn their WrestleMania matches? Randy Orton is one of those people.
Honestly.
Because what has he done?
I've been at the last 20 WrestleManias. I need to be there. I can't have my streak broken.
And oh, wait, Werner, this cracked me up, by the way. Little bonus, guys. Don't you love how WWE fans used ratings and all that stuff and attendance and all that stuff as a metric for AEW's failure?
Mm-hmm.
But then once the report came out about what they're drawing on Max and how their gates are going up and how attendance is going up, now all of a sudden those numbers don't matter. Did anybody notice that? I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone, so maybe I'm the only person that noticed it. I can't be the only one. These were the same people. Oh, well, let me know when their attendance goes up. Let me know when their ratings go up. Happens. Not like that. What?
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers.
Pick a struggle, homie. Pick a struggle, dog. Yeah, and all of a sudden the numbers don't matter. Yeah, what changed? Yeah, and all of a sudden, oh, that's a fake report. They don't draw that much on Max.
No, that's all lies.
Even though the owner of the company corroborated the story. No. What? Can y'all pick a struggle? This is why I said, can y'all direct this energy towards the company that's pickpocketing you, please? Because now y'all just not even making any sense. I just want to bring that up because I just randomly thought about that. I meant to bring it up on Monday stream and it completely skipped my mind. Yeah, all of a sudden numbers don't matter. Said watch drones say, what about 2020 Randy Orton? What are you doing? No, for real, what are you doing in 2020?
What do you do? Yeah.
What are you doing in 2020?
Was he with Riddle?
Am I tripping? What did he do in 2020?
Yeah.
Like nothing, I'm going to be honest. The memorable portion of Randy Orton's career has been gone for like 14 years now.
Oh, wait. He won the title versus Drew for a month. Remember? Because they didn't want to give it to Drew for an entire year. So they had to have Randy beat him for a month.
Okay. If a drone did say that to me, I would just rebuttal with, point me to Randy Orton's best work, and I guarantee you they're going to point me to something that is past the year 2006, because they were likely born in 2003.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, you want to talk about somebody that needs to earn their WrestleMania matches, it's Randall Keith Orton. I can't think of the last exciting Randy Orton match I've seen. I can't think of the last compelling Randy Orton match I've seen. So, yeah. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Werner's awkwardly silent. When is he ever not? All right, let's keep it.
I'm right
Looking
here.
confused. You all right? What the fuck? All right, we see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez walking backstage. We go to break. Back for commercial. We see the Judgment Day women seated at ringside for the next match. Ladies and gentlemen, in the clusterfuck of the night, I'm just gonna go through the eliminations. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria eliminated Pure Strap-On Collective by pinfall with a jackknife pin from Lyra Valkyria on Shayna Baszler. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria eliminate Maxine Dupree and Natalya with a small package from Bayley on Maxine Dupree. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria eliminate Katana Chance and Katie Carter by pinfall with Nightwing from Lyra Valkyria on Katana Chance. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria eliminate B-Fab and Mia Yim by pinfall with Rose Plant from Bayley on B-Fab. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria win, last eliminating the Secret Hervis by pinfall with a diving leg drop from Lyra Valkyria on Alba Fire, Warner. I don't know if you heard.
Alba Fire.
To become the number one contenders to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. And I found myself asking this one question. Ladies and gentlemen, what was the point of having the Secret Hervis beat Zelina Vega when she had a little microcosm of momentum just to have them lose in this Tag Team Gauntlet? Any drones that are watching this right now, make that make sense. I dare you. Make that make any sense. Oh, well, Steven Zelina Vega might get into the WrestleMania match against Chelsea Green at WrestleMania. The damage has already been done. If a car hits your car going 30 miles per hour, guess what? You can't pull the car away from your car and be like, oh, look, it's good as new. The damage is already done. We watched her basically get pantsed by the Secret Hervis for no reason, for no discernible reason. So, guys, I got buttons for this whole gauntlet match, really. But I got buttons for this. I'm going to play this real quick.
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
Now, we know WWE punishes people for getting organically over. But I mean, okay, you made her kiss the ring. You had her job out to the Secret Hervis. You made her kiss the ring. But why make her look like an even bigger idiot by having the Secret Hervis lose the gauntlet? You could at least make him look like the threat that you made him look like when they was beating Zelina Vega's ass. That's the bare minimum, Warner. The bare minimum.
They don't know how to do the bare minimum. They refuse to do the bare minimum.
Because that would have made Zelina look stronger. If the Secret Hervis would have won, that would have made Zelina look stronger.
No, I can't do that.
Oh my God, did this shit go out, bro?
What, we're down?
No, we good. Look like it.
Oh
man, I was about to say, dog. All right.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Can we get rid of the mid-card titles for the women?
Pointless.
It's pointless. The fact that you have a singles champion going for a tag belt at your biggest show of the year, stupid. Your other singles champion on SmackDown got nothing for WrestleMania. Why in the hell do you have all these titles if they're not going to be put up on pay-per-views? You have way too many fucking belts. At least with on paper. Nothing over 50. It's fucking ridiculous. Start consolidating belts. Period.
Warner, between me and you, I'm over it, bro.
I'm so over this nonsense.
I don't know what to say. I really, Werner, at this stage, I really don't know what to say. And sorry about any buffering you guys just got. Let me call out these super chats just in case something happens to the stream. I don't want people to feel like we robbing them of their money or some shit like that.
Right.
Cairo's Objective came through with his late fee, said how goes it, man. You know, tonight the drone's trying to attack our streams again, man, but all is well, bro. All is well. I had a great day. I had a relaxing day, man, so I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, just getting ready for Vegas. I got a lot to do tomorrow for Vegas, so yeah, I'm excited. Adrian Carpenter came through with Ten Schmackaroos paying his late fees as well. We appreciate everybody paying their late fees, man.
There we go.
Bang, bang.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Bang.
Coming in here doing y'all job. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
One away from 25.
Oh, see, the only reason why we even suspended it for this one because we had the first one, you know, do a little bullshit, but we still here. We still here. And I'm not sure how much of y'all caught Werner's point there because it was going in and out while he was talking, but yeah, he just basically was making a solid point of how the mid-card titles, they feel pointless. They feel pointless. They introduced them. It was knee-jerk. Let's be honest. It was knee-jerk.
Knee-jerk, just like the women's tag team belts.
And Adrian said what I was thinking right on the money the moment I thought it. That's kind of funny. Sometimes y'all do that. That's how I know y'all are good, man. Y'all are truth seekers for real. He literally said what I was thinking right as I was thinking it. Adrian said they tried to copy AEW's TBS title with the mid-card belts and it's been a total fail. See, but here's the thing. We try not to say stuff like that on the stream because we don't want drones to run out the woodwork because typically when we say stuff like that, that's where the drones come out the woodwork.
Right.
Oh, if you do a direct comparison between WWE and AEW, that's when the drones come out the woodwork. That's the only way to get them to come out the woodwork. You have to say, you have to be like, you have to flat out be like, WWE is copying AEW. Then they'll comment. Then that's when they comment. Other than that, they'll just press, dislike, And guys, on anybody watching from Twitter, can you make sure it's still just one stream? Because I hate how Twitter does that. Like when the stream loses frames for like a couple seconds, it'll create like a whole nother stream for no fucking reason at all. Hold on, let me make sure. Refresh this page. Hold on. Werner, can you see it, man?
Yeah, we're good. We're at 135.
For sure. Damn, it's still showing me all these old ones still up. All right, talk to the people real quick, man. I'm finna pack up a couple of these streams, bro.
All righty, let's see. What do we got?
No, don't continue with the show. Talk about what happened. Because it was a dude. God, man, I can't hold your hand every time. Okay.
No,
so,
I'll jump into the show.
The gauntlet was meant to serve a purpose for WrestleMania.
Right.
The only thing it did was showcase how bad your women's tag team division is.
No. I don't think it just plays off how bad your tag division is. It plays off anything outside of the main event, which even then, that's terrible. This whole women's division, the so-called standard and the best women's division in all of wrestling or sports entertainment, it's all trash.
And Werner, here's why I hate when you do that. When you say, no, it's this actually. So does that mean we have to pretend their women's tag division is good?
No. Their
okay,
tag
then,
divisions.
Then say in addition to, because that doesn't change the point.
Their tag division's bad. Let me rephrase that. Their non-tag division is bad. Their non-existent mid-card division is bad. Their world title picture is bad on two different shows. Period. You know, I remember way back when.
Oh my God. Hold on, Werner. Because it's tripping again. Are you serious, dog? We cannot catch a break tonight, bro. Okay. Oh my God. Wait, no. Oh yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If it go out here, I'm done.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
If it goes out here, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
Start talking about the greatest women's division.
Bro, I really don't know what's going on. I'm so annoyed with this shit right now.
Robert came through with a Don Lemon.
And don't forget Ron Lime.
And Ron Lime.
He'd had like 3 different names at this point. Unbelievable.
Who cares about the fucking sphere?
Are we back? Nope. God damn. Like, bro, I was really trying to get these streams in because I know we got Vegas next week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right.
Can anyone hear us? Adrian says we're good.
No, we not.
Okay.
I'm looking dead at it. No, we not. This is, I don't even know. By the way, guys, if you hear us on a quick delay message, guys, we're talking to each other right now. We don't know what's going on. They saying we can still see and hear you. Wait, what? What is happening right now? Homie, what is happening right now? Okay. Warner, just keep talking. Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
All right. So,
just keep
anyways, this whole, I mean, I get them having separate champions on separate shows for brand extension. I get that. But this brand extension has been a fail since day fucking one. And that was all the way back in 2001 or 2. You're creating too many belts. You're not creating stories for any of these belts or creating a division around these belts. What are we fucking doing? Oh, well, this part of the division needs a title for but we're gonna give them a title anyways. What? Why?
I don't even know anymore, bro.
It makes no sense. Like, everyone's been clamoring for Tony to do a women's tag division. You know what Tony hasn't done? A women's tag division. You want to know why? Because he hasn't built around it yet.
Yeah, you got to get there, man. You got to build towards it. It's easier said than done. And I think WWE, because they want to have their hands in everything that they could possibly have their hands in, this is what happens. You get clusterfucks like this. That's what happens, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And can anybody hear us, bro? Because, man, I'm looking at the numbers right now, and I'm seeing, like, man, this thing is going haywire. I don't know what's happening, guys. But if it does go out, we done for the night, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do this.
I mean, I don't see the circle, so I mean that's a positive, I guess.
I don't know what's happening, bro. If y'all can still hear us and see us, man, comment, please. So I know I'm not wasting my fucking words. Dude, I don't know what is going on right now. Like, we can't win for nothing right now.
No. Robert says loud and clear. Adrian says live and all good. Ron says we're good. Adrian says we're good again.
Okay.
Cairo says we're good.
Let's keep it rolling then. All right. So, guys, as we move on into the next portion of the show, and I got to get through this fast because I got to get to bed. If y'all can still hear us, let's do it like this. AAR Priest is seen walking backstage to send us the break. After commercial, AAR Priest makes his entrance, but Drew McIntyre attacks him on the ramp and smashes his head into the LED boards on the barricade over and over until the road agents arrive. And they all come out there, security referees, to break things up. And to make this a very long story short, they're going to compete in what is called a Sin City street fight. Oh, my God.
It's going to be a fucking pillow fight.
What?
Don't ever get your fucking hopes up when you hear
phone. Hold on. McIntyre calling himself Wolverine. He took the eye patch off to show that he had hit stuff. Okay. To make this a very long story short when it comes to the end of this segment, Drew McIntyre screams in agony as he sits up and stares AAR Priest down, ripping his necklace off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to grown men fighting over fucking jewelry. I'm still calm, y'all. I'm still calm. Are we being WWE WWE like are y'all being serious? Like, do y'all hate y'all fans that bad? Now we could talk about the street fight portion of it. You're running a street fight that people know is going to be marshmallowy. It's going to be soft as hell. Okay? And then you're going to make the stakes a necklace. With a 1-week build, might I add.
So fucking stupid.
Now say what you was finna say.
It's going to be a fucking pillow fight over a fucking piece of jewelry. Why are men fighting for jewelry in 2025? This is the most beta male bullshit I have seen in my life. You know what? We should just call Drew McIntyre the jewel thief.
Because he for damn sure ain't a hamburglar.
No.
Shit. He ain't never seen a piece of jewelry he don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Or some beads.
Yep.
What? What? Like, this is what y'all are paying for?
$10,000 to go watch that. Fucking ridiculous.
It's so much better stuff out there than this.
I'm Drew McIntyre. I will take your jewelry.
Let me just say this. These are your supposed alphas in WWE. One sounds like he came from the Netherrealm and he is Quan Chi. And the other one's Drew McIntyre. You must know I'm Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna steal your family heirloom. I'm Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna steal your beads. I'm Drew McIntyre. Warner, for the life of me, bro, I seriously want to know what y'all, well, like WWE fans, I'm talking to y'all. All our truth seekers, y'all are not diehard WWE fans. Some of y'all might be and y'all just cover it up, but like for the most part, I'm sure most of y'all are not. Just like how when you see a man with a woman that he ain't got no business being with, you don't even say it on no hater shit. You're not even saying it because you want to take his girl, but you get to a point where you just walk up to the girl and you just finally just have to pop the question on her of like, what do you see in this man? That's how I feel about the WWE product at this point. What are y'all traveling to Las Vegas for? If there's a company that deserves to be stalled out in every category possible, financially, attendance, merchandise, it's WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Ratings, all of that. The best they could do is give you a 1-week build to ratchet up the stakes between Drew McIntyre and AAR Priest with a necklace. A necklace, homie. Then you got 3 grown men with wives fighting over Paul Heyman on night 2. Or is it night 1?
Night 1. That's
Sorry,
the main event of
night
night
one.
1.
Help me understand. WWE fans, help me understand. Help me understand. In all seriousness. Anything else you want to say on this one? I got nothing at all, bro.
I got nothing. This is a step back for masculinity. How about that? That's all I got.
Warner, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm still in a good mood, dog. I'm still in a good mood, but like I just go results based on the rest of this show, man. Let's do this.
Let's go. All right, so DIY turned into Alex Jones. Rey Fenix defeated
Werner,
Berto.
no one but you knows what that means. You are the only one with a fucking goddamn political algorithm full of stuff. Dude, the only reason why you know about the water supply being redirected in Michigan is because it's on your algorithm only. Stop acting like
That's
people
true.
know what you're talking about. Fuck.
Okay. DIY turned into conspiracy theorist of the extreme version. Better?
Way better.
Okay. Up next, we got Rey Fenix defeating Berto with the Mexican brainbuster.
This motherfucker, what did he say? Didn't he say MBB?
Yes, he did.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
After
No
the match,
thanks.
Escobar walked out and made Berto shake Phoenix's hand. Berto did so begrudgingly. Escobar himself then shook Phoenix's hand and things ended.
I had one thing on the match. One. That conversation we said Rey Fenix and Triple H was going to have about having to slow down in that ring and only hit his big spots. Guess what? If you're a fan of Rey Fenix, guess what? Rey Fenix slowed down. He slowed down and only did his big spots.
Mm-hmm.
Which the fans are going to tire of within like 3 months tops. Because that's the WWE style these days. They'll call everything else a spot fest. But when WWE is actually guilty of doing a spot fest, oh, no. Oh, Catherine might be putting a bid in, man. She might want to frick you. I understood that reference with winking emojis. Werner, you might get to have the thing that everyone has had. Congratulations, Werner. You are winning in life. The Grand Canyon got your reference. Good for you, sir. Good for you. But yeah, if you're a Rey Fenix fan and you're a fan of his work, he just got WWEized in less than a month. Chloe, good to see you, Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
Said just come to show love, can't stay. My energy is low. No. Conserve your energy.
Yeah, take your time.
And Steve Butler came through with a 2 Schmackaroo donation as well, saying I'm paying less to me stars at Square Circle X. Yeah, man, that's also something I want to bring up. All these fans that prepaid for WWE meet and greets and stuff for WrestleMania week and weekend, you can literally go to WrestleCon and get a way better value.
Mm-hmm.
You just can. You could go to WrestleCade in November and get a way better value. Plus, they're more willing to interact at WrestleCade because WrestleCade is hosted in a small town. Small-ish town. Winston-Salem is small-ish. Yeah, man, stop lying in WWE's pockets. Trust me, they don't need any more help with that. Oh, my God. But yeah, Rey Fenix, man, I'm shocked that it was this fast, bro. I can't even lie. Even though me and Werner kind of saw it coming, I didn't think it was going to be this fast. You could tell they told him, hey, man, look, we like what you did last week, but slow down. And you know the little excuse they probably put behind it, Werner. Oh, slow down so the people can take in your moves. Remember, you're wrestling for the audience and the camera. You're not just wrestling for the moves anymore, Ray. And he probably was like, WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd see the day where Rey Fenix was wrestling in molasses, bro. Penta saw it coming.
Yeah.
Penta, you started to see him slow down towards the end of his AEW run. You saw it coming with Penta a little bit.
But WWE is my present.
And Rey Fenix, I am all WWE. I will never get over that.
No.
All right, let's keep these results going, bro. I'm getting depressed.
Byron Saxton interviewed Roxanne Perez backstage. Tiffany Stratton showed up. They're
She's
going to have
so
a match.
Tiny. She's so tiny.
She's so tiny. I don't think she's going to win a main title
She's a little,
because she's that tiny.
She's a little pocket-sized human. Yes, she is. She's adorable. Roxanne Perez is adorable. She's so small. She can't walk in the dark by herself. She'll run into a table head first. But no, here's how I know she's tiny. Let me tell you something. Tiffany Stratton is tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So Roxanne Perez is a squidget. Okay.
Yep.
Now, let's do it like this real quick, Warner. They set up a match between the two.
I said they were going to wrestle.
Yeah, no, I got you. But here's my problem. Why bring Roxanne Perez back on main roster television with that? You feel me?
Yeah.
Why bring Roxanne Perez back on? They just completely forgot about the Bayley feud.
Yep.
Why bring her back on main roster television to get pantsed on the mic by, of all people, Tiffany Stratton?
Well, this has been my creative outlet for the last 2 years, and this is what we're gonna go with.
All right, Warner, you've been committing to the bits too long tonight. Let me stop you. You've been committing to the bits way too long tonight. So here was Triple H. Here was your chance to do something really dope. You could have actually went out of your way to give Roxanne Perez a little bit of last minute creative and get her an individual, like a solo match on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And you just couldn't. It was just beyond you, huh? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Chelsea Green was trying to get into the trainer's room to talk to Alba Fire and Piper Niven, but the door was locked. Zelina Vega walked by and told Green she'd have to see what type of champion she really is. Vega made her entrance for the next match. Zelina Vega defeated.
Wait. Let me commit to your bit. Alba Fry.
I said fire.
CMML. Alba Fry.
I said fire.
Since you want to commit to bits for 45 minutes tonight.
I didn't. It was not 45 minutes.
Yes, it was. Go ahead.
All right. Zelina Vega defeated Chelsea Green via count out.
What? Warner, if they use this as a means of getting her on the WrestleMania card with Chelsea Green, bro, the way they did the count out, no one knew what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how I know? Warner, am I lying? Truth Seekers, am I lying? Watch this. When Chelsea Green got back in the ring and she tried, if I'm not mistaken, she tried to pin Zelina Vega. Didn't the referee go down to count it first?
I believe so.
Warner, I'm going to spin the block on your earlier point. You did it for show. It was a nice little gesture at first. Get rid of the women's mid-card titles.
Thank you.
If you're not going to book them properly, get rid of them. Homie, they had a count-out finish where no one even knew what the finish was. See, but Chelsea Green's a pro. You notice Chelsea Green went into character and started improv in the moment that the call came over the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
See, Chelsea's a pro. She's a vet. So she knew what to do. But she knew that was fucked up. They cannot use this as a means to book Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega on WrestleMania. If they do, y'all know what I've been saying about the booking with WWE recently. Fail.
They have one match available for night 2.
Good Lord.
which already has 2 women's matches already on it.
Let's keep going, Werner. Yeah, nobody. Wait, hold on, real quick, Robert. Yeah, nobody saw the ref even count. Go ahead. My fault.
Escobar was backstage, told Berto he was extremely disappointed in Berto. Escobar wanted to find Fenix to congratulate him on a job well done.
Get off his dick.
Yeah, right. Angel left with Escobar after tapping Berto on the leg. In a separate segment, Andrade approached Berto and told him he's a great wrestler and keep his head up. And Berto told Andrade to mind his own fucking business. I added the fucking part, by the way.
No shit. This is the best they got, Werner.
Industry standard, kids. Industry standard.
This is the best they have, guys. How many days away is WrestleMania?
Under 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days.
Filler. And the best they could do is more filling than damn dentist offices. This is all they got. And this is the stuff y'all will turn around and tell me is cinema. All right, bro. Come on. Let's keep going.
All righty. Up next, we have a Naomi vignette. A Jay Cargill vignette aired right after that. And then after that, we have Cody Rhodes going to the ring. Cody Rhodes had every championship title on a table from
replica
title from beginning of time to today.
Werner, I gotta stop for this one. I got to. Even when it comes to their merchandise, you don't get your money's worth. Did y'all see how cheap looking those replicas looked? Can we just stop the presses again for one damn second? Did y'all see how cheap those damn replica belts looked?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even give you your value with their merchandise. C. Butler with a super chat saying my figure fed booking is better than WWE. Dude, the drool that's going to be on my pillow tonight when I go to sleep is better than what WWE is doing right now. Said Andrade is out of catering. Say he ate enough food to get out of there, huh? Adrian Carpenter came through with the 5 schmackaroo donation saying Dynasty has 7 matches with Black Talent in one night. WrestleMania has 2 matches in 2 nights. I can't even pretend like I'm surprised, bro.
No. This is par for the course for WWE.
That's something that Covalent TV don't do. We can't fake reactions, homie. We're not even surprised by that. But let's keep going, Werner.
Cody said fucking nothing.
At all.
As always.
At all.
He spent, 10, 15 minutes saying nothing.
Preparing a nothing burger.
Prepare to be bored for 20 to 35 minutes next Sunday.
That man was in nothing sauce. You want to know what was encouraging though, Werner? You want to know something that was a little bit encouraging though? I want to see if everybody else heard this too. You heard for the first time more than just a pitter patter of boos.
No, you heard some loud ones.
Cody, the jig is up. The people can feel that your run is the end of your run is near. The jig is up, homie. I said this last week, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Dude, the jig is up. Your time is almost up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And now you standing in the ring with replica belts, cutting promos like this is doing anything to get us invested. Dude, you're not good enough to carry a feud. Let me say that again, because I'm sure that's something that would burn your soul if you heard it. You are not good enough to carry a feud. Not a feud for a world title, not a feud for no title. You are not good enough, homie. You had to run back to WWE with the dumbest audience in professional wrestling just to be cheered. Somebody stop me when I lie. You are not that guy. Cody, you're not that guy. You will never be that guy. And you want to know why I think you get pushed like that guy when you're not that guy? It's because you work for the guy that is not that guy but pretends like he's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who I'm talking about. Look at all this stuff that they're trying to do to make Triple H seem like the main character of WrestleMania, and he's not even wrestling. Look at what they're doing.
You have 2 hours to get to the theater to watch Triple H get inducted.
Thank you. I'm going to have something bouncing on my penis. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm not a Virgin. Not a Virgin Airlines, not a Virgin Mobile, not a Virgin Records, not a nothing. I'm not going to come to the Hall of Fame to watch a Triple H circle jerk. I'm not going to watch a guy be inducted for being the guy that worked with the guy. No, thank you. No, and y'all should be saying the same thing. And the fact that y'all are not is concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, but point blank period, Cody, your time is done, dog. This run is the main character, Cody, and it's coming to an end.
I'm the quarterback.
Man, quarterback these nuts.
I'm the quarterback and the captain. Look at me.
Yeah, you fucking captain of the douche nozzle train. Dude, nobody's buying it, bro.
Well, WrestleMania Night 2 is selling more tickets than Night 1, so apparently people are buying it.
They still haven't hit their first allotment of tickets sold.
That's going to be one big fucking stage.
Good Lord. Me and Werner remember the days when WrestleMania tickets went on sale. They sold out instantly. Let's wrap this shit up, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so tired of watching this fucking fake blonde-headed dipshit act like he's the main character because his boss is the same way. Go ahead.
Next up, Saxton interviews the Prophets. Ford said they like the Motor City Machine Guns and reference how they don't care about a bunch of stuff. But the reasons that they don't care about them is that they don't care what they don't have. I don't give a fuck. Dawkins said something about ICW Glazers.
IWC.
In reference to the Motor City Machine Guns. Then
raise your fist.
Bang, bang.
Terrible ass theme song.
Yeah. Then two people who should be fired in Carmelo Hayes and Michael Mizanin show up and talk about how he's a 9-time tag team champion. No one gives a flying fuck. No one cares about your accolades.
Warner, let's do it like this. Name one of those runs that were memorable.
None of them. I can't even remember the last time he held the tag team title. Whining about how they want the smoke. I hope they kill him. Like, literally killed him in the middle of the ring. Tiffany Stratton beat Roxanne Perez with the prettiest moonsault ever. After the match, Charlotte appeared in street clothes out of nowhere and attacked Stratton. Charlotte threw Tiffy over the commentary table and pushed Wade Barrett. Ooh.
That is the worst match I've seen Roxanne Perez have in her career.
Mm-hmm. The two had a weird standoff, and Charlotte stood on the commentary table. Stratton sold the misdirection pain while Charlotte walked away.
And it's really drones telling Deonna Purrazzo, oh, you shouldn't have went to AEW. You should have came to WWE. You would have been treated better. Roxanne Perez and Deonna Purrazzo are cut from the same wrestling cloth.
Yep.
And look at what they're doing to Roxanne Perez right now. They brought her back on the main roster to be pants verbally on the microphone by Tiffany Stratton and to lose to Tiffany Stratton. Clean. Meanwhile, even though she's tiny in stature, and she is tiny in stature, yes, she is. Even though she's tiny in stature, that little woman can wrestle circles around 98% of the women on that roster.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the reason why, when me and Werner found out that Roxanne Perez signed with WWE, we said, well, it was fun.
Yep.
That shit so bad it's making me sneeze. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we said it was nice knowing her, but Werner did say something during that time that I still think is true. She's still just young enough to where, okay, you tried WWE, it didn't work out, go somewhere where they prioritize wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
She's just young enough. See, Chelsea Green, there is no incentive for her to leave. Mia Yim, there is no incentive for her to leave. These are women in their 30s. There is no incentive for them to leave. But Roxanne, baby, they telling you what they think of you, sweetheart, right in front of your face. They pivoted away from you in Bayley's feud so Bayley could have a tag team title match with Lyra Valkyria. If that doesn't speak to how they view you, I don't know what does, beloved. I just don't know what does. That's like Walter Payton being benched for Ben Stein. Like, I don't like. I don't understand this company, dog. I don't
understand it either.
Dude, you can have Roxanne Perez going against Chelsea Green for the Women's United States Championship right now.
Yes, you could.
It's just, what are we supposed to do with this, y'all? What are we supposed to do with this, y'all? Let's wrap this up. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, and up next we got a vignette chronicling Punk and Heyman's favored aired. No one cares. Then they did the rundown of the card. After that, we have Los Angeles Knight and Randall Keith Orton defeating a Tongan that no one cares about and a Samoan that no one cares about. LA Knight gave Tonga the BFT for the win. After the match, Jacob Fatu showed up and super kicked LA Knight. Fatu hit a running senton, headbutted Knight repeatedly. Fatu landed a hip attack on Knight, followed by his moonsault. Fatu picked up the U.S. title, licked it, and we went off the air.
Y'all gonna get tired of hearing me say it, but I gotta say it until WrestleMania pulls up. Worst road to WrestleMania ever.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is making sense anymore. This is lazy, uninspired booking. Triple H is going on the Tonight Show when his road to WrestleMania is an absolute shambles and the car looks like gutter trash. You should not invest your funds into this show and going to this show. Go to everything that surrounds it. Support indies that aren't ID'd. And most importantly, ask yourself this question. If you are going to Vegas, am I getting my money's worth?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got to do. And obviously, no moment. Go ahead.
This show was god-awful, terrible. Nothing is going to make this show better or the road to WrestleMania any better next week because it's just going to be god-awful. This is the worst run this company has seen, and there is no light at the end of the tunnel. -10, no moment. I just, oh.
And you know what's so crazy, Werner?
Oh.
The hourglass is almost completely out. He's out of time, bro.
He is.
That's it. Next week is it. Triple H, next week, bro. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's your last push. This is all you got left, dog. And dude, I could predict your angle. Like Kendrick said, I could even predict your angle. You probably gonna have John Cena bust open Cody Rhodes. He's gonna bleed, and that's gonna be a visual heading into WrestleMania. He's probably gonna bring back the little 4-finger ring that he used to wear when he was the Doctor of Thugonomics to bust Cody open. That's gonna be like the shocking moment of the week.
Yeah, probably.
You're going to have Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins bicker. You're going to build some possibility that Seth Rollins might be the one to get Paul Heyman services.
Which even then, what does that do?
Like, I can predict your angle. I know what you're going to do. I know the little shock moments you're going to go for. You might even have a title change on one of the shows. Probably SmackDown. You might even have a title change. Then you're probably going to rush 3 or 4 match announcements. You're probably going to have the announcers announce that pre-show matches have returned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, dude, I can see what you're going to do. I see what you're doing. Everybody can predict this shit. It's not good television, bro. It's not.
Real quick, does any of this feel like a big blow-off like WrestleMania should be?
No, none of this. Dude, it don't even feel like WrestleMania is next weekend.
No.
Just like I've been telling y'all since January, I always get more excited about what surrounds WrestleMania than WrestleMania itself these days.
Mm-hmm.
And I got nothing, y'all. Werner, did you give your rating?
Yeah. Yeah, it was -10, no moment.
All right. Clear the air. Persevere. You know, guys, our streams get attacked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, let me not say that. That's wrong. Our streams every now and again get attacked. Like tonight, for example. And when they do, again, the real viewers that pop back in and show the necessary love and still support the show, and anybody who donated to a super chat tonight, Cash App, Streamlabs Link, whatever you did, we appreciate you, because that shows that you know how to persevere and you just don't give up on something the moment that it goes wrong. So we appreciate all the people and, you know, all our truth seekers that persevere and support us with an undying passion. We appreciate that 100%. And that's why I want to clear the arrow.
Yeah, no, the fact that you guys stay around and stick around, love you guys.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. So let's get up out of here, man. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So sign off yet again to see epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, with just your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big of football wide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.